This is a super cool little blue JK Wrangler. It's got some transmission problems, the thing's driving pretty heinously, but this has brought to light 3 common mistakes that a lot of people make with these automatic transmissions when it comes to servicing them, maintaining them, and repairing them. The first one is a drain and refill or a flush. Some of those workshops have those fancy machines where you plug into the transmission cooler lines and you flush all the oil out while the car's still running. These 2 strategies are not actually transmission servicing. There's a filter inside most automatic transmissions, and that needs to be removed and replaced as part of the service. Basically, if you're just doing a drain and refill, it's like changing your engine oil without doing the oil filter. The filter's caught all the metal and the gunk and the rubbish that's inside there. What's the point of putting fresh new oil through that old worn out oil filter? You might as well have not bothered. The second one is what dealers are calling fill for life. So this is a lot of the BMWs, ZFs, those kind of transmissions are coming with the manufacturer claiming fill for life. The life of the vehicle is while the manufacturer cares about it, which is not the life of the car. So basically oil in your transmission does the same thing as engine oil. It cleans, it cools, it acts as a coolant, and it has a detergent aspect to it, which also is part of the cleaning and lubricating. So we all agree that engine oil needs to be changed. Your transmission oil should be changed regularly as well. Fill for life, to me, is, I wouldn't say a scam, but it's definitely something that you shouldn't believe in. If you've got anything that's filled for life, I'd be changing that oil every 40, 80,000 kilometres because it's still going to need changing. The third thing is, particularly when it comes to automatic transmissions, and this is a prime case, getting an oil change done after you've developed mechanical symptoms is not going to solve the problem. If anything, in an automatic transmission, it's actually going to make it worse. What ends up happening is you put in fresh oil, all your solenoid pressures are going to increase inside the transmission, and there's a high probability that a transmission that's just holding on for dear life is now going to fall over with fresh new oil in it. So if you've got something that's playing up, which this one is, we're going to pull the transmission off and have a look inside it. Another workshop's already gone and done the flush that we talked about on the car. We're highly suspicious of the internals of this box, and it's probably going to need to be removed and replaced or overhauled. Just doing an oil change is probably going to be the straw that breaks the horse's back, so to say. So we'll get it off. We've got our apprentice here, Harley, who's going to pull it apart, and we'll have a look and see what we find. Pull it apart, Henry. So much for our apprentices doing this. It's not looking good.
Bad as I was expecting either.
Well, you said he just did a flush recently, right? So. Man, that's not good. That's not the pan colour. Right. That is all bad. It's also too much silicon, but that's a different video. He's going to need an auto. There's no way an oil change is going to save this. In summary, our apprentice of the year abdicated the 3 hardest bolts to me. That's fine. We've opened up now, we've filmed the pan. There's an awful lot of metal in there. There's a lot more large chunky bits, more than I was expecting. Servicing this transmission is a complete waste of time and money. This needs either a transmission overhaul or a replacement. So let's ring the customer and ruin his day.
Richard Carl from GDL. News is not good, unfortunately. Okay, there is quite a bit of metal in the bottom of your transmission pan, which in view of the fact that it recently had a fluid flush is not a good sign.